Good evening, dear viewers, and welcome to Pale Moonlight Theater Season 2, where we consider the worst of the worst, the best of the best, in movies, that is. I am your new host, Cyn, or the original Cyn, as I like to be called. Professor Terrence Riesling was supposed to join us. However, this summer we had a pre-season party where we partied in Mexico in my novios Juan's boat, and he met an unfortunate accident. God rest his soul. For some reason, he disappeared. I think he fell overboard. But anyway.
I didn't fall. I was pushed.
Pushed?
Yeah, pushed. What are your ears painted on? It was horrible. I was leaning over the boat, singing Copacabana whilst gazing into the night sea, when all of a sudden I smelled an enticing perfume. Then, before I knew it, someone pushed me into the deep, dark abyss. As the yacht pulled away, I screamed and I screamed, but all I heard was giggling from one or two females. I wasn't sure. And so I was stranded in the middle of the ocean. And let me tell you, dear viewers, when one is stranded in the middle of the ocean at twilight, all one can think about are shark and sea monster movies. Well, to make a long story short...
Too late!
Anywho, I swam and I swam until I washed up on an island inhabited by cannibals, who, for some reason, didn't want to eat me. I was insulted, of course, at first. I was just being the left out nerd all over again. But after a time, I began to think that maybe not being eaten wasn't so bad after all. Well, I had a lot of time to think, so I began preparing Season 2 of Pale Moonlight Theater. Now, the thought had occurred to me that I might never be rescued, so I either decided to do it either in the States or on the island.
How did you get off the island?
I had to perform unspeakable acts.
With the Queen of the Cannibals?
Yeah, the Queen. Yeah. That aroma.
Why don't we just tell the viewers what's on for tonight?
Yes, the movie. Anyway, tonight's movie is Night of the Blood Beast, the
1958.
The 1958 film produced by the one and only king of low-budget horror movies, Roger Corman, and his brother Gene, and was directed by the great Leonard Kowalski. Now, Night of the Blood Beast is about... No. You're not going to do that to me this time. Not this season. No, every time I don't think we have a trailer, I start talking about the movies, then you say we have a trailer, one thing leads to another, and I'm always looking like the imbecile. Watch this, dear viewers. Oh, pardon me, Mr. Director, but would you happen to have a trailer of the Night of the Blood Beast? You don't? What, you do? Really? Pinky swear? Cross your heart and hope to die? You're not trying to trick me. You have a trailer. Okay then, viewers, let's watch the trailer. Oh, I knew it. You did it again. You don't have a trailer.
John Cacorn was the first man to be set up in a satellite and ejected back to Earth.
Something's wrong. I'm falling too fast. Golden Rod, I'm in trouble. The jets aren't breaking my speed. I'm releasing the drag chute.
7 hours and his blood is still alive.
of the Blood Beast brings you the first creature on Earth bullets cannot kill.
This is fantastic. It's unbelievable. Things like this just don't happen.
A blood beast that makes a dead man live.
Dr. Wyman, half his head's gone.
A blood beast that feasts on Earth scientists. The first satellite creature to impregnate man with its chromosomes.
It's true. I can feel it inside.
The first exploration into living space, exposing secrets too horrifying to reveal. You'll know days of nerve-straining suspense. It's first-degree terror when you see...
Trailer. I can hardly wait. What do you say, Original Sin? That we sit back and put
Our feet in a bucket of baby crocodiles.
Let's watch Night of the Blood Beast, shall we? And now they're chasing a giant shrub across the desert. Strange, if you ask me. And speaking of strange, let's hear another word from our sponsor, shall we? We'll be right... Sorry.
Good evening, dear viewers, and welcome back to Pale Moonlight Theater Season 2. Sad news. Our von Riesling professor had an accident this summer.
I still don't get it. What's so funny about goldenrod? Ah, the doorbell.
Get it now?
Avon calling. Oh, there's a reference.
So that's why it's shaped like and we're back. Professor, so do you think we'll finally get to see a monster?
I don't know. I sure hope so.
I was like, wait, let's get back to the movie. Let's get back to the movie. They also produce The Hunted...
And what do we say?
And
still no monster.
Night of the Blood Beast.
That's mine.